Okay, guys, we're on day 7 of October, and today my first watch is Tourist Trap. And I've always wanted to see Tourist Trap for a while. Now, watching this one, I was really interested in, and before I saw this, I thought this would be something like, say, House of Wax in a way, where, you look at it, just on the poster alone, oh, it's going to be something like that. And I love the fact that this movie really did play with my expectations in terms of being a really creepy horror film, honestly. There are moments in this where the first scene with, and this is going to be spoiler free basically, but the first scene with all the animatronics, all the animatronic mannequins, like the ones that are moving and talking, is creepy as hell. That's really, really awesome. I really love the mannequins in this movie. They are disturbing. They are creepy. They are actually really effective. The way they talk, their laughs, they are terrifying. I really love the movie just on that fact alone. And we gotta talk about the opening score, which to me is good, but it's just kind of this movie is executive produced by Charles Band, so if you know what Charles Band does with his musical scores, or with the scores that he's usually involved with producing, like Puppet Master, you know that his scores are going to be really silly in a way. They're culty, silly type of score, and this score is no exception. It's good. It's really silly and odd, the opening score. But that's totally fine. But the rest of the movie, there are really some cinematic theatrical scores that are not goofy. And that's what I really liked about the score in this movie, and that the score at first was kind of cheesy, but and cheesy in a good way. I'm not trying to insult the movie's score, but the other scenes that, for example, whenever a character's running out in the woods, is really theatrical, the score. It's very cinematic sounding. It sounds really, really good, and it sounds serious, as opposed to the opening credits music score. But this had a really awesome score. I really love the score as well. So I thought that the score as well is another positive, because this thing does such a good job of having a lot of different variety in the score, because the score is really different throughout. And I thought it was really funny that Tanya Roberts was in this. I just didn't expect her to be in this. And I was like, hey, that's Tanya Roberts. Her voice is so distinct that you can obviously tell it's Tanya Roberts, even if you don't see her on screen. It's just awesome to see her in this. And I liked her performance in this. I thought she was totally fine. And I thought that I really enjoyed the fact, too, that this is a slasher. And the kills, whenever they happen for the most part, I love the fact that this movie does a thing where it becomes silent during the kill. That's really cool. And that actually, to me, actually makes it more scarier. And I don't know if they did that on purpose or if they just didn't have the budget to make, they had to cut some sound. Because, there's a lot of muted sound in this movie. But I thought that actually worked to its, really it worked to a big effect. It really worked to its benefit that, this blank sound would appear whenever somebody gets killed or something. I like that. I thought that actually really gave this movie its own, uniqueness to it. And without spoiling it, I thought the ending with the revelation on what is happening in this movie was really, really good and really awesome. And it just was, I guess it was a surprise, but I should have expected this ending. But I really love the fact that this ending was just so unique. Again, this is just a unique slasher, and I love the fact that this is so fun. It's got a great score. It's got great moments with the kills. Whenever somebody gets killed, it goes silent. I think that actually makes it creepier, and the mannequins are disturbing, and some of the creepiest looking mannequins I've ever seen in movies, in any horror movie. So I really loved Tourist Trap. This was really, really fun. I really thought this was so good. So overall, this is a great one, and I'm so glad I finally got to see it. Thank God I got this 31 Days of October thing, so I can talk about, or see a movie every day of month that I haven't seen before, a horror movie. So I love the fact that I did this, and I love seeing this movie. This movie was fucking awesome. So yeah, that's basically all I can say about Tourist Trap. I really, really enjoyed it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, check out my other videos if you haven't, and thank you for watching.